Good morning, everyone. Ann Metcalf here in beautiful Sawasan, British Columbia, and we are doing our little conscious eating, conscious living chat this morning. And today we're going to do a little experiment using muscle testing, known as kinesiology for some people. And let's just breathe in our connection with the earth. We are so aligned with the earth in our level of consciousness. That which created us, our cells, every cell in our body, the telomeres, 40 of them, 23 pairs of them, something like that, at the end of our in the chromosomes. These telomeres are receiver transmitters. And they are one of the communication systems that we have with everything around us. The plants, the trees. So let's just breathe in that beautiful interconnectedness that we have with all life on earth. And just breathe in that beautiful connection. That when we become more evolved, more conscious, we will have a better kind of discernment of what's good for our bodies, what isn't, what has that vital life force energy, which is what I'll be talking about today. We are a beautiful presence, a beautiful magnificence manifested on this planet as a human being, all on our different evolutionary journeys. That's why it's so important to have compassion and understanding for each other. Just breathe in that beautiful connection with the earth. And today, looking at the life force energy. What is that life force within us? What is it within the food we're eating? And we know that the whole fresh food has that pure essence within it. Everything on this planet, so beautifully, divinely designed for us to be living our healthiest way that we can. So let's just enjoy that and let's play with this. And we're going to be looking at a chart, and I'll hold it up close so that you can see it. And basically it's looking at the life force energy, and we have a chart from 0 to 100, and 100 representing 100% of the total possible life force energy in our food, our drinks, basically what we eat. And today we're just going to be looking at apples. And I have a couple of apples that I bought at the store. So these apples are actually they're last year's crop. They are kept in cold storage. And as food is stored, it loses its life force energy. And these apples that I'm going to be playing with today, and these are transparent apples from our tree in our backyard. And so this one was picked, probably 2 weeks ago. And this one here is still cool from being outside. This one I picked 5 minutes ago. So I'm going to look at the life force energy, that vibrational frequency of food, because we want our food to be of a high vibration so that our bodies can almost raise our vibration with that higher vibrational food. Because when we're eating processed food, packaged food, you know, it's been heated, it's all sorts of things. And it's a lot of the times you can't even see the original source of what that food was. And so it's lost its vitality. And we want to eat food that increases our vitality. And so, you know, we all have these, our cells are vibrating at this beautiful frequency, this beautiful resonance. And so we're going to look at this today. So I'm going to, first of all, this is my center point, and this is my pendulum, and it's made out of glass. I make these. And you can use something as simple as a ring. This is another one I have. So I've just taken a little charm, I've got a ring, and you can just loop a chain or something, or it could be a string. And we are going to use this pendulum, which through the energy, the vibration frequency, as the muscles work through the body, all the whole body's energy is coming into the pendulum. And so it will move in the direction, and I try and clear my mind so that I'm not interfering with that intention. So I say I let go, I let God, I let the consciousness of my body in its purest form to give me the most accurate, true answer to the question I'm asking. And so today we're using the little glass one. And so I take one of my apples, it's a green one too, but it's a Granny Smith, from a different country, and I think a different continent. This one might be from New Zealand. That's where we often get our Granny Smiths when we don't grow them in our season. So I start my pendulum, and I ask, what is the life force energy of this apple? And so I'm trying to be as clear and objective as I can, and just what is the life force energy of this apple? And so it's up to here, which is about 30%. So that's that apple. This apple is a Spartan, and it's a BC apple, so it's come from my province, but not in my area. So it is also traveled. And so we're going to check for the vibration of this apple. And so we just ask, show me, what is the life force energy of this apple? And it's even lower, so it's pointing down to closer to like 10%. So it's pointing sort of in this direction. So now we go to the transparent apple, which I picked from my garden, probably a couple of weeks ago now. So I ask, on a scale of 1 to 100, 100% being the total possible life force energy of this apple. And I'll see if I raise it up, if that will help a little bit in you seeing it. And turn myself this way. So what is the life force energy of this apple? So it's pointing in this direction. Well, so we've got, so it's 60, 70. So it's kind of about 70%. So it has more vibrational frequency than these other apples that have been stored for probably about a year, whereas this one has been picked from the tree about 2 weeks ago. So, and for this apple, I am really trying my best to be really neutral in terms of testing it. So this is our freshly picked transparent apple. And so I'll ask, what is the life force energy of this freshly picked apple? So its life force energy, it's pointing here, which is about 90%. And I'll just see if it makes any difference. Just going to check. And for me to see it right on the flat surface is better. So it's pointing, it's almost at 100%. So this beautiful fresh picked apple is the highest vibrational frequency it can be, which is so nutritionally beneficial for our body. So if I eat this now, all the energy from the sun, soil, the earth herself, the microorganisms in the soil that come up through the tree, and that apple takes what it needs. And it knows it's got seeds, it knows that it's an apple, so to speak. And I'm going to enjoy that very high vibrational apple. So I encourage you to look for organic, locally grown. And I know all of you don't have space in your backyard, or you don't have a backyard to grow an apple tree. And I encourage you to go to your local farmer's market. Find them out. Where are they? And go support those local farmers, because they are growing the food to the best of their ability, serving it fresh, so that vitality is received by your body, so that you can be this whole, optimal wellness person, this human being that just radiates from the energy of the food you eat. Just breathe that in. And enjoy all the fruits and the vegetables and the lentils, the beans. And if you do choose to eat animal protein, how is it raised? Is it consciously raised? Is it lovingly raised? And so I encourage you to source out those local, organic farmers near you. So have a beautiful day. And before we finish, we will do our special Manifest Your Magnificence for Kids cards. So, bon appetit. And the card I picked this morning says, I am a genius. And we are all geniuses, because we all contain knowledge from the universe. It's just that we don't know that yet. But some of us are tapping into it, and yeah, because we can. It's that pure potential of possibilities that lies within us. And so it says, ideas come to me and I use them. So remember those little thoughts that come to you, that are gifts for you to use in different ways, and the little light bulb that comes on. And pay attention That's your intuition, your sixth sense. So use that. And thank you to Ava Goulet and Jen Bodie. No, sorry. Those are from Susan Housen. Sorry, Susan. And the other cards, the wisdom of your heart cards. And this is a nice simple deck for kids. And you know what? It works for adults too, because we need reminding that we are these beautiful, magnificent beings. And so they're affirmations to connect your heart and mind. And let's pick a green one today. And it says, I love my unique journey. Our journeys are unique. So, have a beautiful day, my friends, and enjoy your day exploring your uniqueness and all the people that you meet. And I know sometimes they're catalysts for us, and you go, oh my gosh, oh, you know, what do I do with that? You look at it and say, thank you. And until we meet again, thanks very much.